Hello everybody, it is I, your Phantom once again, and today I'm going to be attempting to play Genshin Impact if my lag was not spiking like absolute hell. I don't know why it's jumping like this. But whatever, it might get better. Anyway, attempting Genshin Impact. I love gacha games. I do. I have the worst luck with them. Like the absolute worst luck. Playing games like this or like Raid Shadow Legends. I cannot get anything good, really ever. It's very, very rare for me to get anything. I don't ever pay to get the stuff. I just don't. I don't like having to pay to get things. But essentially this is just a gacha game for whichever system you're playing it on. Whether it be PC or Xbox or PlayStation like I am, or your phone. It's a gacha game. Now if you don't know what a gacha game is, it's essentially just a game where there is chance of involved in getting characters and weapons. And also items too in this one. Now, they've updated this game a lot. When I first started playing it was not long after it first came out, and this like top part of the map right here, this Windwale Highlands, Starfell Valley, and I don't think the Bright Crown Mountains were here yet. I think it was like cut off right here. So it was cut off here, and then across this way. So along this river that's right here, it cut off right there. And then it cut off here, I believe. So there wasn't a whole lot to do. They obviously expanded it quite a bit. They added, there was this to do too, I believe, which is just kind of an infinite dungeon. They added this in, which continued the main story. Then they didn't add this icy mountain, which is Dragon Spine, till much later on. They added this whole region down into here, adding more and more to it as they did it. I think they released it all at once, and then I'm not actually sure because I had stopped playing for a little while after I finished the main part up here, just because I was tired of grinding. They released more and more, and now they've got all of this down here, which they actually just released this area here. It had cut off here, and then they added this, and then they added this area just recently. But enough about that. We're just going to be doing the main, or not, the daily quests, which are these 4, and then possibly the weekly bosses. I'm not sure. Is this on? It's on. Okay. We'll see. It just depends on how the internet decides to be. It is still lagging like hell, apparently. 600 millisecond ping. Fantastic. Let's see. The closest one is, this is all in Liyue, whatever. This is the closest one. Oh, I do have a thing right there. Okay. So once we get to where we're going, I'll show you guys the characters I have and that I'm using. I don't really use too many different ones. Like, I'm trying to get them all leveled up, but it is so hard in this game to level anything up. Alright. So, this is the main character. I just got her to level 90 at the beginning of this month, which is November. So, she's level 90. There's several things you have to level up in this game, and getting the materials for it is just frustrating. It really is. But there's their character you have to level up. Your weapon that you have to level up. I am using the Festering Desire. It's level 80. I can get it up to level 90. It's just expensive. Increases elemental skill damage by 16% and skill critical rate by 6. I just like it. Energy recharge is good. Base attack is really good. Artifacts, you have to level those up too. You have to level up weapons, your character, your artifacts. Artifacts give you more stats, so this one gives me defense, whatever percentage. Health 3.3%. Critical damage 12.4%, energy recharge 4.1%, and elemental mastery 34. I still don't know what the elemental mastery is for. I originally thought it was for like mages like her. She uses catalysts to attack. She doesn't use a sword or a bow or a claymore or anything. Or a polearm, which are all of the weapons. There are catalysts, come on, swords, bows, claymores, and polearms, or spears, however you want to say it. Now, you got your main character, which is you, technically speaking. You've got, when you first start the game, you get, you can get her pretty much right off the bat, and you get her right off the bat into the storyline. She's from the wishing, which is how you get your characters. Hey, the lag dropped. Which is this. There'll be a separate one saying starter wishing or whatever. Now you can use Primo gems, which are the ones on the the right. Or you can use the intertwined fate for the timed wishes, which is this one. First characters, this one's for weapons, and then this is the permanent one that everything just kind of gets lumped into. These ones you use acquainted fate, and this one is weapons and characters. This one is just weapons, and this one is mostly characters, but you always get basic weapons out of all of them, which is frustrating because it's the same exact weapons over and over again. But yeah, let's just get into fighting. The lag just jumped immediately. I can't even do damage right now. Come on. Oh, a little bit of damage got done. I'm getting something done at least. Kinda. Even with the lag, it seems to be working kinda. It's probably gonna reboot here in a second. So this is my main character. I use her mostly when I can't handle things, or when my other characters can't handle things.
I must leave no stone unturned.
This is my... Okay, so my main character is Wind, or Animo. She is Geo, or Earth. Or however you want to say it.
Someone needs...
This is my Archer. She is Fire, or Pyro. Again, however you want to say it. You can... There are basic attacks, which is just this.
A little taste.
You're just kind of spamming the attack button. Or with archers, you can aim. They're aim shots. No. Okay, there we go. Obviously, headshots are gonna do more damage. With archers, if you hold their charge attack, which is the aim shot, it adds their element to the attack. Baron Bunny. It essentially pulls the taunt of whatever enemies. So I can do that and then just walk off.
Oh, such a pain.
It worked, even though it's a freaking ping is horrible. It'll either get better or it'll just reconnect. I don't know. And this is Chi-Chi. So we've got mine, which is Phantom, Noelle, Amber, and Chi-Chi. She is a zombie girl. Yeah, she's a zombie. If you don't believe me, I can show you. An apprentice and herb gatherer at Boo Boo Pharmacy, an undead with a bone-white complexion. She seldom has much in the way of words or emotion. Chi-Chi is a zombie. Due to being a zombie. Right there. The first 5 words. She's a zombie. She also heals, which is why I love her. She heals the entire party and not just herself, which is even better. Is there something right here though? Oh, probably like right here under me. I don't really want to fight you guys. But these are the main 4 that I use. Where is it? Okay, let's just run over there. It's only 800 meters. Nope. Now, yes, I'm sorry. I was just trying to remember what I was talking about. You've got these, I've got these characters. These are just the main characters I use all the time.
Go, Baron Bunny!
I don't really like the leveling up. That's what I was attempting to work on earlier. The leveling up, it's horrible. Let's follow this guy. These guys are called Sealies? I think Sealies. You can like follow them around and take them back to where they're supposed to be, and they give you stuff. But leveling up, beating enemies gives you almost no experience. Oh hey, it's right here. Yay!
A reward on the road.
Come on, lag. Why you gotta do this to me today? But leveling enemies gives you like 20 to 50 experience for beating one. And like trying to level up any of the characters, like this one. Leveling her up takes 100,875 experience to level her up once, from 60 to 61. Fighting enemies, that is an immense amount of enemies. Or you can use these, which are I think they're like adventures notes or something that they're called. So this one gives 1,000 experience, this one 5,000 experience, this one 20,000 experience. So I would have to use 5 of these and 1 of these, and I would have her leveled up. 2, 3, 4, 5. Well, no, because she's already got 1,100 experience on her, so it would only take 5 of these. That's also 20,000 gold. So for one of these, it's 4,000. One of these, 1,000. One of these, 200. So it's made out so that 5,000 experience, 1,000 gold. That's exactly what this is. So 5 of these is 1 of these. So like 4 of these is 1 of these. So obviously you want to use the bigger one so you don't use all of these and all your money. But it gets annoying because you have to earn them or find them in chests, however. And you will run out of them and or money very quickly if you only rely on those. Now, along with those, there is your adventure level, which is kind of like an overall level of all of your, not all of your characters, but overall level of how well you're doing in the game. So if I pause it real quick, up in the corner it has my name. It says adventure rank 50. That you also have to level up. So as you go through, you get experience, it goes up, and you'll get rewarded for each rank you get to. But it also makes things harder. The world level increases with your adventure rank, so at certain points it'll increase the world level. My technical world level is level 6 right now, but my other characters can't handle it. My main character can, but the other ones cannot. And you can only drop it or raise it 1 level. So if it's at level 6, you can either drop it to level 5 or bring it from level 5 back up to level 6. Which is annoying because you have to wait 24 hours between each thing that you do. So if you bring it back up to level 6, you have to wait 24 hours from the exact time that you lowered it, or from when you raised it back up to what it should be, to drop it back down. There's also one more thing that you have to level up. Well, 2 things. So if you get duplicates of the characters apart from your main character, you'll get items to increase their constellations, which increases random things. There's this one that increases her skills so that she heals. These are her skills. There's the basic attack that you have to level up. This is your basic and your charge attack and plunging attacks from midair. Breastplate is her shield, which is this.
Leave it all to me.
Which normal and charge attacks hit a target, they have a certain chance to regenerate health for all characters. It causes that to heal the whole time. So this first constellation, when she's using this and this, it makes her heal. It's a basic shield, kinda. It blocks out some damage, not all of it though. This is just a big, like, attack. And then characters other than your main character, or no, hold on, sorry. You've got another talent which is unlocked as you level them up. Creates a shield for active characters that lasts for 20 seconds. It absorbs damage when their health falls below 30%, and it absorbs 400% of her defense. And this one will decrease the cooldown of her shield by 1 second for every 4 normal or charge attacks that she gets on an opponent. And then characters other than your main character will have some other like random passive talent thing that they can get. Hers, when you cook food, which heals you but not great. When you cook food, if you make one that boosts your defense, there's a 12% chance she can double it. Hers, you use less stamina when you're gliding, which is what I just did to get down here. Hers is she shows you stuff on the mini-map that are only in Liyue, which is Liyue, however you want to say it, which is this whole area down here, which is the little hand icon that shows up on the mini-map sometimes. And they just have to be on your team to use their effects. Like hers, how it shows the stuff, they have to be on your team. But with effects like cooking, you select the character you want to do the cooking. So it's not like you have to have them on your team to cook. I can show you guys that in a little bit. Zoom-ins. I like
Faster?
Chi-Chi.
Okay, faster.
Now it seemed to take some aspects like out of Breath of the Wild. Like the stamina bar, you climb so far and then you just drop. Swimming takes stamina too. Gliding takes stamina. Charged attacks take stamina. If you run out, you either can't fly and you'll just drop. Swim, you'll sink. Climbing, you'll fall off.
Like,
Just hit it. Thank you. And there's wild animals that you can kill for meat that you have to use to cook. Come on, let's get over here already. Why is it always in this spot? It's annoying. That's alright though. Now there's various different enemies and everything that show up. Come on. And different effects that you can trigger.
life goes on.
Such as when they're wet and you use ice on them, they freeze.
Faster? Okay, faster. Orders given.
Oh, I
Orders
accidentally
received.
pushed that. Oh well. Sorry.
I must leave no stone unturned. As a
So this is
dutiful
her
maid would.
ultimate, pretty much. Is she gets a really long sword. This is her charge attack. She just spins in circles and hits everything around her. Oop. Come on. You too. No, no, why'd you have to get in the way? Obviously there's going to be different enemies and everything. My ping is still atrocious. You deal with that. Okay. Got it. Oh, my back. I popped my back. That one hurt. Okay. Where is it? It's over there. We can just walk over there. It's fine. No. Hey, oh, hey, look, my ping came back. Yep, yep, there it goes again. Whatever, I can make do. Always have. Your mushroom. Now, there's some things that you have to use. Once you get a character up to a certain level, to their level cap, you have to ascend them. So for her, I have to have these, which are dropped by enemies. These, which are found around cliffs and everything around the map. Well, around Liyue. These, which are dropped from enemies. And these, which are dropped from enemies. It gets annoying to get some of the stuff. Because
1, 2,
these and these,
3.
you have to pretty much pay to get. Now, it's not like you have to pay money to get it. If you look in the top, there's those like moons, half moons. You use those to pay for getting things from boss monsters.
Rise.
Shush. Yeah. There we go. I like using her. It's fun. Oh hey, fishing spot. They just added fishing into the game not that long ago. Still not completely used to it, but I'm just kind of meh with it. It seems like they're trying to do too much to try and keep people playing. There are these, they're electro crystals. You can't break them like normal, and they do hurt you if you get too close. You have to use fire. You have to cause an elemental reaction to get them to break. But if things are close, other ones are close enough, they'll all break at once. Honestly, this game is really fun to play and everything. There's obviously some work to be done, but it's still fun. I like it. Which way are we going? I think it's this way. Yeah. Yeah. No, I can just run. I'll make it. Especially if I get right here.
Prepare to be blown away! Windblade!
That's just to distract them. Not like it matters though, because the second I touch this, they're going to disappear. Boop. So the daily missions are obviously daily. And they're... Oh, I haven't had this one in a while. They're random what you're going to get. Let's just fast travel over there. That's random what you're going to get. You might get something really easy like that was. Or you might get something kind of hard. I've gotten a couple that were frustrating to say the least. There we go. Come up here and talk to her. As soon as we're done with the daily missions, I will kind of use the last bit of time I've got to show you my characters and stuff that that I use and everything. She wants us to do something. More details. The shields are infused with geo energy. Not terribly dangerous, but be careful. So just go fight some monsters for her and give her anything that might be sword related. Any information that is sword related. She's obviously looking for something. I have my theories as to what she's looking for, but I don't know what it actually is. I mean, obviously the quest is called the Unforeseen Razor. I don't know if, like, the Unforeseen Razor is the name of a sword, or if it's a person that she's looking for. I think the Razor is the name of a sword, but I think she's looking either for the sword or the person that had the sword. I think it's more of the person that had the sword. You can climb just about anything. It's just
Another test subject.
having the stamina to do so.
That tingle? That tingle?
Just attack, damn you.
Have a little taste.
Oh, you just... I hate it when that happens. Things decide to respawn, because they always get their health back. Can I? Nope, they still saw me. That's okay.
That tingle?
Stopped them from falling this time.
Picked the wrong test subject.
Yes, yes you did. See, cliffs are a good way to help you get rid of enemies that are a bit more dangerous. As long as you can, like, knock them off. But some enemies can't be knocked back. As long as you can knock them back off a cliff, and they don't get too far away from where they spawned, it normally does a lot of damage to them.
Leave it all to me.
Well, these shields are annoying because you pretty much have to have either a claymore or
Time to clean up.
I want to say a geo magician, so like the one that I had shown you earlier. Just because you essentially have to knock their shields out before you can do damage to them. Because even if you get behind them, you might get a couple attacks in, but then they just turn around and start attacking. See?
That's cheating. Let it rain. Wingblade.
Yay! And of course, because they're part of a mission, I don't get anything from them, which sucks. Most monsters that are part of a quest, you don't ever get anything out of them. But, oh well. That's pretty much gonna be it. It's already been about 45 minutes, hasn't it? It's been 30 minutes. I'm gonna go talk to her real quick, finish the mission, then I'll show you cooking real quick. Because there's a couple spots here that you can cook. Oh, you can also craft your own stuff. Well, kinda. Yes, I beat him. Yes. Thank you for your stuff. Didn't find anything to do with the sword. I want to see what the end of her quest line is. Because she constantly asks you to do that. To go fight some enemies and find something out about a sword. So you can come over here to a blacksmith in the big cities and craft things. These are used for upgrading your weapons. Now you can use either other weapons or these to upgrade them, level them up, whatever. And there's various other little things you can make. Like this is a cooking pot that you can take with you, a warming bottle because the dragon spine is freezing. You can make other weapons like this. Catalyst. So we got a sword, catalyst, swords, bows, claymores, more catalysts, spears, treasure compass, wind catcher, and a food bag so you can eat without having to go into your inventory every time. Now, some characters make it so that you can get special effects with them. Refund 15% of ore when used when crafting claymore type weapons. Now to do that, you normally have to have metal of some sort, which white iron chunks. Some of them take crystal chunks too. Some of them don't. Well, I guess all the weapons do take crystal chunks. No, this one doesn't. These two don't. But you also have to have like a basic blueprint for the weapon. So, Northlander sword billet. Nope. Bow billet. Claymore. Catalyst. Things like that. If you come to a cooking station, which is essentially just any fire with a cooking pot on it, you can make food. And you have to have the ingredients and the recipe for the food. These are some of the other ingredients that you can make. Like ham, you have to have salt and meat. Sugar, you have to have sweet flours, things like that. The cooking... You've got ones that heal, stuff that raises your attack or your defense. Goulash is how you make food that warms you up while you're in the dragon spine. Some food that revives your characters that die or faint or however you want to say it. Some that restore your stamina or make it so that your stamina doesn't get used as quickly. Cook one thing real quick. Now you can pick characters like she makes it so that you have a 12% chance of getting an extra one when you're making an attack boosting dish. Now when you cook, you have this. The center. Oh, that was really risky. You have a proficiency, so the more you make it perfectly, the better you do, and oh, there you are, lag. Once you do, you can just auto cook and it'll make however many that you can make. Some characters can make a special dish out of things. It'll flash when there's someone that you can use. See, up in the top corner, the square button flashing. It means that there's an effect that you can use. A character that has an effect that makes either more or special versions. Now, I did say I would show you the characters that I have. First, I have to turn in the daily commissions, because once you finish all 4, you can come over to Catherine in whatever big city and tell her how you finished the rewards, or the missions. And then you'll get some extra stuff. What? Oh. And the more every 8 daily commissions you complete, you get a key, which unlocks story quests. These ones are hangout quests, which is just kind of basic friendship quests, kind of. And there's other quests, but I've already got them all. They're story quests for various characters. But I've already unlocked them off for now. They should be adding more soon-ish. Actually, I think a couple days from now. Or tomorrow. But this is my main character I use. And your main character can have different attributes. So she's got wind right now. I can go to an earth statue to get earth, or the lightning statue to get lightning, because there's only 3 areas that are unlocked right now. I will show you the stuff in the next one though. Here is Noelle. I use her a lot just because I like having a claymore user, just so I can mine things and break shields when I need to, because otherwise it's hard. Amber, which is my archer. I try to have an archer because, again, there's like enemies that are up on a cliff or something and you don't have to climb up, because if you get hit while you're climbing, you fall. Chi-Chi, I use her to heal. Now I've got her, which is Ningguang. Hope I said it right. You got Barbara, who is water and also Healy Girl. Used to use her until I got her. I like Chi-Chi a lot more. She's a catalyst, mage, spear. Xiangling, she's a chef in this, and she's pyro, fire, whatever. This is Lisa. She's one of the first characters you can get. She's uses a catalyst. She's lightning. This is Aloy. She is from another PlayStation game. They just added her to the game. Not sure why, but they did. But I like her. If only she wasn't nice. Or if she wasn't a bow user. Another bow user. Official. I'm not going to try and say the other rest of it.
I created another universe and founded paradise.
She will.
For I, Fischl, and the Prinzessin der Verirrten.
She can't ever say it. Kujo Sara, she's also lightning archer, unfortunately. She's from the new area. There's Xinyan. She uses claymores. Diluc, fire. He also uses claymores. Keep getting like the same character types. It's kind of annoying. Sayu, she is wind. She uses claymores. Diona, ice and archer. Claymores, ice, and Chongyun. Don't really use him either. I don't really use most of these characters. Xingqiu, I think. Xingqiu. He uses swords. Sucrose uses catalysts, and she uses wind or animo. Razor, he uses claymores and electro, which is a bit of a change from normal. Bennett, he's fire and he uses swords. Kaya, ice, he uses swords. And Yanfei, which is fire and she uses catalysts. So that's all the characters I have. There are still a few more. Alright, hold on. If I filter these, or nope, sort them out by nope. Okay, so these are characters I have. She is a 5-star, and he's a 5-star. I don't know what she is. She's red, so the purple ones are 4 stars, which I have pretty much all of them, because that's all it ever gives me is 4 stars, and yeah. So he's the only one I have left, and she's the only one I have left. Oh no, I have her too. I forgot about Beto.
If you ever want to trade tactics, I'm always ready.
Yes. Those are the 3 4 stars I don't have left, and that's just because they just added him, and I got really unlucky with hers. Her wishing, and hers. Just like I always do. Her and him, I had my wife push the buttons for me. Because she always has the luck with it. Most of the time. This last time, I think I got Sayu from her, actually. So yeah, she does have all the luck. I like Sayu. She's small, and she's a ninja. Yeah, these are the characters I have. I might do another wish. Not here. Let's do it. Let's do it for the end of the video. Because why not? I've got 5,000. It takes 160 of the Primo Gems for one wish, which you can see in the shop. There's Star Glitter you get from characters, Star Dust that you get from characters and weapons, and then you can just buy these with the Primo Gems, which is 160 of each for one. Stardust is 75 for one, but you also don't get very much of it. And these you get almost none, unless you get a bunch of characters all at once. I've only got 43 saved up, and that's from all of the characters that I've gotten so far. But let's go ahead and do the wish just for the heck of it. Spend 480 to get 3 more. It's fine. See if we get lucky. Nope. Purple means I got a 4-star. You always get weapons. See, Master of Stardust, you get 15 for each thing that you get. So you get the weapon and the Stardust. Master of Star Glitter, you get 2. I get a 4-star sword. Wow, that was lame. I didn't even get a character from it. I did. That was honestly really lame. So that 4-star sword is the one that he is using. So if you get duplicates of weapons, you can come to it, go down to refine, select a material. Oh, did I not? Oh, I think I actually got, yeah, sacrificial sword. So I got this one. So I did get a new weapon, which is okay, I guess. But like most of these weapons I've gotten so often and so many of them that I do not care anymore. I still need another one of these. I don't ever get them anymore. It's frustrating. But once you hit, they only have 5 ranks for refinement, for upgrading them with their similar weapons. I've gotten them so often. 5, 5, 5, 5, 4, unfortunately. Is that all of them? I think it is. But anyway, that's gonna be it for this video. I will maybe do some more. I might record a few more videos today just so I can have a stockpile of them. But we'll see. That is going to be it for now. So I will see you in the next one. I did not hear my phone go off, but there's no alarm. Oh well. But I will see you in the next one. If you enjoyed the video, make sure to like it and subscribe if you want to get updates of when I do more. I will try to be doing more. I kinda stopped just because my internet sucks. But I will see you in the next one. I shall be returning back to my plane of oblivion.